Hello, my name is Aaron Claiborne with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery. And today I have Alicia here with me to share her experiences about stigma. How's it going today, Alicia?
I'm doing good, Aaron. Thanks for asking.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you could be here.
Me
So
too.
I would like to ask you, how does stigma harm people seeking or in recovery?
Yeah, I think for me, like growing up, you when you think of addiction, you think of drugs. Like I always thought they're bad, right? So people that do them must be criminals, must be bad, must be in jail, right? So like that's just kind of I think what I grew up thinking about it, and I think it can be really harmful for someone who realizes they have a problem with substances and they don't know what to do about it. And that was me. And I mean, I think I asked my mom at one point, like, I can't stop using drugs, I need help. And I had no idea what rehab was or any treatments out there. I barely even knew what addiction was and it being a disease, of the brain and how it just takes over and hijacks you. Um, so like I feel like I was screaming for help on the inside, but not like knowing where to go with it because I didn't know about any of the resources or like addiction in general. Um, so I think and not talking about it with other people because I'm trying to hide my addiction for so long, and just sit with the shame myself and think, it just starts boiling like, well, I'm a bad person and I can't stop. And, I must, I used to say a lot of the time that I was like a waste of space or I was like a mooch or a leech, things like that. Um, and I think what other people think about a drug addict or someone with substance use disorder, like they think like liar, thief, all these things that just really, for me, like identified who I was. And I didn't know anything else. Like I didn't really realize, well, I'm also like kind. I'm also I'm also all these other attributes that I didn't know I had because my addiction was so powerful that I couldn't see any of that. Um, and so I think if I had known about treatments or felt comfortable talking about what I didn't even understand about myself, like with someone, I feel like I might have gotten to treatment sooner than I did because the majority of my 20s, like I think 17 to 24, um, I was in active addiction, and it wasn't until like I moved to Madison that I realized like there's some treatment for this, and I started talking about it.
Great. Thank you so much for that, Alicia. So now I would like to ask you, what would you want people to know and remember about those who are seeking or in recovery?
Yeah, I think compassion really, like, if someone comes to you with it, like try to seek to understand them. So um I mean, for me, I had overdosed. I woke up at a hospital, and I understand that hospitals are super busy, and they have to get people in and out. Um, but I don't think anybody looked in my eyes or like really said, I see you're hurting and there's help out there for you. It was very much like, all right, your vitals are good, time to go. Um, and and I think that if you just stop for even a second to just look at someone and see them and just remember that we are sick individuals that need treatment, not punishment or shame, because we do that enough to ourselves. That yeah, just some compassion.
Really thought-provoking stuff right there. Thank you so much,
Mhm. Thank you.
Alicia. Is there anything you would like to share with our audience in our last 30 seconds or so?
No, I'm super grateful to be asked for this opportunity and to speak out. Like I feel like it gives my addiction some light and purpose out there in the world. So really, like we do recover, and we recognize our strengths and we share them with the world. So thanks, Aaron.
That's what it's all about. Thank you so much, Alicia. All right, everybody. I would like to remind you to please jump into WVR Facebook page and check out others during the month of July, every day sharing their experiences with stigma. Thank you guys so much and have a great rest of your day.